Hey everybody and welcome to the hobby table. In today's hobby table, I'm going to attempt to paint some space soldiers for the StarCraft tabletop game. These are the Terran Marines, and judging by the assembly guide, they look simple enough to build. There are just a few bits: the head, the front, the back, and then the hood, the two legs, the arms, and then everything else after that is the different variations or different bits that you can put to add on to the miniature. So there are 6 of these. There's A, right? That's the variation number A. Then there's variation B. And variation A is the rifle. That's the rifle. Variation A, as you can see over there. And variation B will be the one with the. I might use either rifle, or where is it over here? Rifle, or to go with the pistol. Maybe a pistol with this one, just for a little bit of variety. Maybe go with this pose, right there. Yeah, I think I'll just follow the poses of the different samples, right? So this is Terran C. This one has the grenade launcher. Alright, so it's probably going to be this guy over here, but probably that guy. And then D is another grenade guy, but different pose. I'll probably use this one over here. And then E. And then F with the missile launchers and stuff like that, which is very, very cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a look at the frame really quick. Let's see, we have frame number 1, and the sculpts are very, very crisp. As you can see, the arms are casted, or with the weapon, right? So if you have a look here, there's the hand right there. Makes it a pretty simple model to put in to build, because you don't have to adjust or put the gun in. The gun is already there, and then you got the legs. It's very, very nice, very, very crisp, and as you can see over here, they're all nicely labeled, right? This is all the pieces you need for A, and then these are all the pieces you need for C, and then these are all the pieces you need for B. And that's frame number 1 is 3 Marines in this one. And then off to frame number 2, and in frame number 2 you have let me see, there, D is over here. This is D and E, and then there's F, and there's all these little bits that you can put on. These are the missile launcher bits and stuff like that. Very, very nice, very crisp. And I will actually not to make it too difficult, I'll probably use the poses that they've got in the assembly guide. Now there's a third frame for this, and this third frame, as you can see, is all the translucent ones, and these are the gun flashes, which I probably will not put for the miniature. And then there is the visors, or the face mask thingies, which I probably would not put on as well. I want to see the faces for the 6 that I'm doing. And then these are terrain bits. Maybe I might put those in, but I think if I do, they might distract from the miniature, but I'm not so sure. This I'll decide when I'm basing it. So to build this Terran, you need 3 of these different frames. So next time you see this, it'll probably be painted. I'll probably use the color that's recommended. The only problem I'm going to have, the only worry I'm going to have, or the choice I'm going to have, is whether to go for a dark blue or a light blue. I'm quite partial to maybe a wolf gray or a light blue. Maybe I'll go that way. We shall see. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Off to painting. Alright, so before we have a look at the painted miniatures, here is my paint recipe for these figures. The first miniature we're going to have a look at is also the first Terran Marine that I put together. This is Pose A and armed with the C-14 Impaler. We then have Pose B. This Marine is set up with a pistol, the Slug Thrower. Terran Marine Pose C is armed with the AGG-12 grenade launcher. Terran Marine Pose D was built with the grenade variant. The Impaler is the choice of Terran Marine Pose E. And finally, Pose F is armed with the shoulder-mounted rocket launcher. I chose to build these 6 Marines without the combat shield because honestly, I think all 6 poses have very nice silhouettes. So I decided not to attach the combat shields. This also gives you a good idea of how they look built up. These 6 have their heads revealed, and I must say, even though you only see 25% of their head, they do not skimp on the detail of the head sculpts. So that's pretty much the first 6 Terran Marines done. These are very nice miniatures and the frame craft on these are of a very high standard, while the poses are pretty much set, leaving almost no opportunity for mistakes. A more advanced modeler should be able to make things a bit different and do some changes. I enjoyed these Terran Marines, and so far the miniatures for this game are top notch. So that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, don't forget to enjoy painting those figures.